that.
Offset just got snatched up for allegedly threatening to take Cardi out, and the streets are in shock. Everyone knew things were rocky between them, but nobody saw it getting this dark. Ever since Cardi filed for divorce back in July, Offset's been acting wild. One minute he's begging for another shot, next thing you know, he's airing out her private business and throwing dirt all over her name online. It's been painful to watch, no lie. But now, Offset might have just gone too far. Cardi hopped on live and dropped bombs, exposing Offset for making crazy threats, not just toward her, but even toward himself. And now word on the street is, this mess could wreck his chances of getting custody of their kids. Is Cardi finally done for real this time? And what's next for Offset now that the cops are officially in the mix? Let's break it down. Now look, we don't know every little detail about what's happening inside their marriage or this messy divorce. We only hear what Cardi decides to share and what she's clearly fed up with. But real talk, if she was capping, Offset would have already been online, blasting her and calling her out for lying.
Mind you, this man sent text messages to somebody that I was dealing with me and him having. That's the type of shit I've been dealing with for the past 2 months. Every time he knows that I go out of town, he harass me. He leave me voice notes, trying to put my self-esteem to the ground. And I'm so tired of it. I'm so tired of him and his girlfriend playing games on my phone, leaving explicit voice notes on my fucking.
His silence? It's speaking volumes. It's looking real unlikely that Cardi's making stuff up. She's been trying to keep it classy for a minute now, barely even clapping back at Offset's non-stop messy antics. And trust, he's been putting energy into dragging her name. But Cardi? She finally snapped a couple days ago when she jumped on Twitter Spaces and let it all out. You know that's Cardi's favorite spot to air it all out, Twitter Spaces. And like I said, she's been going through hell with Offset lately.
I hit this girl up before. Like, yo, I better not find out you in my house. This girl gonna tell me why you care that I'm in the house. You haven't been there for 3 years. Girl, how you gonna tell me why I'm mad that you in my house when that's my house that I bought? Are you okay? And then this gonna FaceTime me with his girl.
She even said she's been trying to move on and start dating again. But Offset wasn't having it. Cardi spilled that Offset sent explicit videos of the two of them to her new man. Yes, they're old videos from back when they were still together. Let this be a serious warning to everybody. Stop recording all that freaky stuff. It will come back to bite. But wait, that ain't even the worst of it. Cardi also said Offset had the nerve to bring his new girl to her house, the same house Cardi paid for with her money. And get this, the new chick clearly don't care one bit.
So let me tell ya about this ass, right? For the past couple of months, I've been very quiet, but I've been going through a lot of stuff that I keep to myself. First thing first, this guy, right, is upset because I sent his girlfriend text messages of him begging me, saying he was gonna take away his life, begging me, saying he's gonna take away my life, all that. He was mad. He's mad about that.
When Cardi told her to stop posting pics from inside her house, the girl had the audacity to get slick with Cardi. Girl, the disrespect is crazy. And Cardi wasn't lying either, because the new boo has been all over Snapchat, flexing from inside Cardi's home, posting pictures and videos like she owns the place.
The point that y'all be trying to, what do y'all be trying to accomplish when y'all be bringing my up? Like, what is it? What, like a breakup, and then what? You're gonna be sick of me because you're gonna see me living my best life. Everybody wants single Cardi. Everybody wants that. Everybody wants to be single. Every single time Lori Harvey gets with a new, everybody go crazy for it. Everybody go crazy. Everybody loves it. So it's like, what are you accomplishing? Like tell me what you're gonna accomplish. You're just gonna turn me up. So go ahead, do all of that. When I decide to get off my, guess what? You're gonna be sick too, because I'm just gonna be with another rich Hello?
Man, these girls are bold nowadays. Like, for real. Everyone knows Cardi is not the one to test. We all remember how close she came to catching a real case when she allegedly had someone run up on Offset's side chick Jade and her sister. And the sister didn't even have anything to do with it. She still caught those hands. So it's wild that this new chick is playing in Cardi's face like it's sweet. But honestly, the scariest part about Cardi's rant was when she revealed Offset had been making some serious threats. Cardi claimed he told her he would unalive both of them if she didn't take him back. And when Cardi tried to warn the new girlfriend by sending her proof of these threats, the girl still didn't believe her. Y'all, this situation is scary for real, because we've seen way too many stories like this, and a lot of times it ends tragically for the women involved. Way too many ladies have been hurt, or worse, by jealous exes and bitter baby daddies who just couldn't handle being left. And Offset, the way he's been moving these past 8 months since Cardi gave him the boot, it's clear he's drowning in jealousy, but honestly, it ain't just jealousy that's got him spiraling. He's also facing a hard fall in these streets without Cardi by his side. Turns out Offset's pockets ain't looking right without her. Word on the street is Cardi was the real breadwinner the whole time. She's smart with her money, saving, investing, building real wealth. Meanwhile, Offset, he was out here blowing through cash like he thought it would never run out. So even though they both stacked up big during the marriage, most of that fortune is Cardi's now. And when I say most, I'm talking like 95% of it, not even close. And it's deeper than just money. Cardi's got serious assets too. Real estate moves. They've got a home in Atlanta where Cardi and the kids stay, and another one in Jersey where Cardi's mom lives. Both those cribs, Cardi's name is all over them. Offset, without Cardi's coin, man, he's not even close to being as rich as he made it seem. He spends money like it's falling out the sky. And let's keep it real, he ain't even hot in the game like that anymore. Watch how fast things change for him now that Cardi's out the picture.
Wait, do you guys know that my kids didn't receive no Christmas gifts from somebody in particular? Motherfuckers want to make it seem on social media like I was keeping my kids away from them. Like to make movies on social media, but purposely fly to New York to buy their kids gifts. And guess how many gifts did they buy my kids? Zero. And then motherfuckers want to do shit. So you know what I noticed? Every single time that a motherfucker did something publicly to embarrass me, I noticed that they did that on purpose.
And it gets worse. Rumors are flying that Offset's money problems are already catching up to him. Rapper Lil TJ even spilled that Offset owes him a whole lot of shmoney and hasn't been able to cough it up yet, according to a blind item floating around. Man, it's looking real rough out here for him. Technically, this certain rapper is still married, but that hasn't stopped him from moving reckless. Word is, he's battling a huge gambling addiction, always broke, and his wife finally got tired of it and cut him off. No more free rides. But instead of getting it together, he flew a female friend overseas and had her yacht him out for a few days, living it up like he's still rich. Truth is, he blew most of her money on himself, flexing like he's living large when he's really just mooching. And according to another blind item, this ex-A-list rapper has been completely cut off from his wife's bank accounts. Dude has zero access to cash now. You would think, with Cardi being his only lifeline lately, that he'd play it smart and treat her right. Maybe even try to win her back. But nope. Offset's out here doing the exact opposite. Acting out, moving messy, almost like he thinks if he bugs her enough, she'll take him back just to shut him up. It's obvious he still wants her, but he's way too proud to admit it because he knows the internet would roast him bad. Instead of being real, he tried to throw dirt on her name. When Cardi got pregnant, he jumped online accusing her of cheating while carrying his baby. He tweeted, "You effed with a baby inside." Tell the truth. Real low. Then he doubled down, claiming she was still obsessed with him, saying, "The fact you keep going shows you hurt. Leave me alone. Don't you got a ninja? Ain't we divorced?" Cardi wasn't letting that slide. She clapped back. "Coming from the same one that had to DM me. Oh, we can crash out." She said he was mad because she was heading to Paris and he couldn't come. Cardi shut it all down, replying, "Everyone can see I don't want you. It's okay. I'm not gonna talk about this no more. All love. You'll be calling me after a couple months. You my baby mama. I won. Cardi wasn't about to let Offset get away with spreading lies, acting like she was still hung up on him. She quickly aired him out with straight-up receipts, showing it was him sliding into her DMs, basically begging for another chance. He texted her, "You don't want me?" And she hit him right back with, "Not really." Then he asked, "Okay, you want somebody else?" And she shot back, "Please." You could feel the disgust jumping off the screen. Still not getting the hint, Offset then asked, "Okay, I'll leave you alone. I just wanted to know." Bro even got real nasty, asking her, "Can I jay off while you on the phone?" Like, what is wrong with him? Cardi shut him down so hard, it had to hurt his soul. When he tried to act like she'd never find another man better than him, she didn't just say no. She let him know she already leveled up. She said her new dude would be richer than Offset too. Now that's a flex if I ever heard one. This had Offset so salty that he tried to leak their text messages, hoping to embarrass her even more. In those leaked texts, Offset was rambling, "Keep my child. Why do you think you would lick for me? Like for real? Like me saying that was wrong, that's my baby. Like I sound desperate. For what and who? You. Number, before you continue getting effed, why not be mine anyways? Cause I ain't effed you and you wasn't prego when I was around." Like, what kind of mess was that? Cardi clapped back hard, saying, "You don't gotta answer the phone. Just wanted to show you why I don't F with you. Everybody knows about you and Bree. Everyone knows that's your girlfriend. And on top of that, you couldn't even stand up like a man for Culture and Dia. And your mom robbed me cold." Who? So let's get this straight. Offset was cheating and his mom was out here stealing from Cardi? A hot mess from the roots to the boots. And Cardi wasn't done. She also dropped more receipts showing just how thirsty Offset really was. In the texts, he said, "Dang, you look pretty. Come over." Cardi clapped back with, "I told you, you never getting this me again. And I mean that." But Offset kept pushing, saying, "I want to smash. Why you being like that to me? You feel like you're gonna be on me. If you do, I want you." Offset was down bad in the DMs, y'all. He told Cardi straight up, "I miss your pee. I miss your face. You make me want to F." And Cardi, she wasn't having none of it. She hit him back with, "I don't feel like I'm gonna be on you. You just don't deserve me." But Offset kept pushing, even accusing her of using him for clout to hype up her album. He said, "Nobody win the fan fight. Stop capping to these people to make yourself look like a hoe. It ain't the look. You a fire woman, good music, but you focus on D and trying to make me look bad. Focus, bro." Trying to flip it like she was the messy one? Please. Offset then tried to act like he was the victim, saying the situation was whack on both sides and telling her to drop the album and go up. But Cardi wasn't about to let him spin the narrative. She dropped a major bomb. Offset had been deliberately stalling the divorce by refusing to sign the papers. She said, "Well, date it because I'm single means I'm just worried about D. You sound dumb trying to be fake nice after you did what you wanted from the beginning. Trying to push a narrative to these people. Congratulations, F. Offset signed the papers today, as clear as dated." So basically, Offset didn't want the divorce. But instead of owning up and fighting for his marriage like a man, he kept acting messy, letting pride ruin whatever was left. And it gets even shadier. When Cardi started dating NFL star Stephon Diggs, Offset was so pressed that he ran and leaked the tea to DJ Academics. Yep, according to reports, Offset didn't want to leak it himself because he knew he'd get clowned, so he slid it to Academics instead. The reports claim Cardi had gotten involved with 30-year-old Stephon Diggs while pregnant. Offset allegedly found nude photos and spicy messages on her phone talking about wanting to link up with Diggs again. And of course, he made sure Academics got the whole dirty scoop. The Diggs brothers, Stephon, and Trevon, been running wild with Instagram models for years and got multiple kids to show for it. So basically, Cardi B done found herself another Offset. Crazy, right? But you want to know the worst part about all this? Offset's not just lashing out at Cardi, he's taking his anger out on their kids too. According to Cardi, Offset didn't even bother to see their babies during Christmas. Didn't pull up, didn't send no gifts, nothing. And just to twist the knife, he made sure Cardi knew he bought Christmas gifts for his other kids. Man, it's wild that he's punishing the kids for a mess he created. Straight up foul behavior. And it's even sadder when you realize their daughter, Culture, is a total daddy's girl. She adores her father, loves him down. So you can just imagine how confusing and heartbreaking this has been for her. Like I said, Cardi's been going through it heavy with Offset. And after those scary threats he made, it don't look like things are getting better anytime soon. Some folks been saying Cardi needs to get Offset's family involved, like they could talk some sense into him. But let's be real, that's never gonna happen. If you know anything about Offset's people, they ride hard for him no matter what, and they're some of his biggest enablers. They treat Offset like the sun rises and sets around him, and they act like he can never do wrong. It's been that way forever. Y'all remember when Offset's own daddy jumped on Facebook and dragged Cardi after she snapped over Offset cheating? His father was more mad at Cardi for not just shutting up and letting Offset cheat in peace like some good wife than he was about Offset being grimy. His dad wrote, "Social media is a powerful tool, but certainly no place for family situations. Like, sir, maybe tell your son to stop embarrassing the family first." Offset's father had even more to say, and honestly, it just made everything look worse. He went off talking about how the youth, especially his son's wife, meaning Cardi, just doesn't get it. He said she always runs straight to social media without thinking about the damage it causes to the past, present, and future, especially when it comes to the kids. Now, he did admit that Offset ain't innocent. He said Offset did his fair share of dirt, but he called the whole situation a never-ending drama session and blamed it on jealousy, envy, insecurities, and psychological issues. Basically throwing everybody under the bus, but still trying to protect his son at the same time. He kept going, talking about how Offset is just a young dude, 25 years old, with an unlimited supply of money, women throwing themselves at him, and people willing to do whatever he wants. Like that's an excuse for all this mess? Then he flipped it and tried to blame Cardi too, calling her a hot-headed female who thrives off social media attention and is on the same financial level, or maybe even above Offset, and said, when you mix all that together, it's just a straight-up recipe for disaster. So yeah, reading between the lines, it's pretty clear Offset's family is not going to be stepping in to hold him accountable anytime soon. Cardi's basically on her own in this whole messy situation. Offset embarrassing Cardi was already bad enough, but threatening her life? That's a whole different level of serious. And Cardi is finally treating it like the major situation it is. And honestly, she should. Right now, it's unclear if Offset's going to catch any official charges, but word on the streets is the cops might have enough evidence to pull him in for a little friendly chat. And even if nothing happens immediately, it's definitely a start. But that's not even the half of it, because these threats could actually help Cardi lock down full custody of their kids. Cardi had already asked for primary custody when she filed for divorce, but now with Offset's messy behavior and dangerous threats coming to light, it's looking damn near guaranteed. And it might not just stop there. There's talk that Offset could even lose custody of his other kids too. Crazy, right? Although, let's be real, he probably wouldn't even care that much, because one of his baby mamas came out and said he wasn't even really active in his kids' lives before he got with Cardi. She admitted it was Cardi who pushed Offset to step up and be a real father. She said she loves him. They're really good now. He has stepped up and he's been around lately to show her the affection she needs, that parental love. A mother can't do that for a father. I think Cardi has helped him grow tremendously. Since she's been with him, I've noticed a lot of growth. Man, this whole situation is one big messy roller coaster, but shout out to Cardi. She's handling it like a real boss, not treating it like a game at all. Hopefully, Offset can get his act together before things get even worse. But until then, I gotta know, what do y'all think about Offset right now? Is there any way he can fix this? Make sure to like, share, subscribe, and drop a comment down below. I'll catch y'all in the next one.